kàgbéga kàgbéga fàyèrè ìgbàgbọ́ wà ní pé bá ti bẹ̀rù làwọn mọ́ ká ṣiṣẹ́ ká ṣiṣẹ́ ká ṣiṣẹ́ ká dọ̀la ìṣọ̀kan tòmìnira ní ẹ jẹ́ ká máa lépa tẹ̀síwájú fọmọ ire àtòhun tó dára ọmọ Oòduà dìde bọ́ sípò ẹ̀tọ́ rẹ ìwọ ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ gbogbo adúláwọ̀. Afẹ́nifẹ́re Afẹ́nifẹ́re ọmọ Afẹ́nifẹ́re ire àlàáfíà. A kí gbogbo àwa ọmọ káàárọ̀ oòjíire pé ẹ káàbọ̀ sí orí ètò ti àárọ̀ yìí tí a fi ń ṣe ayẹyẹ ìrántí ọ̀gbẹ́ni wa tó ti wà pẹ̀lú Ọlọ́run Mr. Dipo FAMAKINWA. So once again, on behalf of ARG, Afenifere Renewal Group and Dawn Commission Development Agenda for Western Nigeria, I welcome you all once again to this very first colloquium to celebrate Mr. Dipo FAMAKINWA, a Yoruba patriot. He was a very tireless and hardworking person. He led the Dawn Commission until God called him home. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I think it is very fitting at this very point in time to rise for just a minute in remembrance of Mr. Dipo FAMAKINWA. May his soul continue to rest in perfect peace. Please be seated. Once again, welcome to this very first colloquium. I'd like to call on the Director General of Dawn Commission, Mr. Sheye Oyeleye, for a welcome address. Mr. Oyeleye, please put your hands together for him.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to this beautiful day. On behalf of Dawn Commission, Yoruba Academy, and ARG, Afenifere Renewal Group, I'd like to welcome you here. This is the House of Chiefs, an historical building on its own. For those of you who don't know, this used to be our own House of Lords in those days. Welcome to the Biennial Dipo FAMAKINWA Colloquium. I won't say much now because on the program we have someone who's to talk for why we are doing this. But today we are celebrating Dipo FAMAKINWA, acknowledging what he did, particularly the last, I say this all the time, particularly the last 7-8 years of his life, that he devoted to what today come to know as Dawn Commission. Successful businessman in his own right. He left all that and plunged head on, as I used to say, into the progress of this part of Nigeria, Western Nigeria. That was what he did till he gave up his life just over a year ago tomorrow. And we told ourselves that yes, the Dawn Commission is going on, which is part of his legacy. But we said to ourselves that we must continually bring this to our remembrance. And what a better way to bring this collection together. That have been shouting restructuring for the better part of 15 years. We told ourselves that this must not be turned into another election slogan. Let us take this out to the people. Let us see if we can bring it down to an idiot's guide of what restructuring is. Bring it down to the ABC so that the Yaloja will understand what we say when we talk about restructuring. Afe tunluto, kò ń ṣe pé afe dàlúrú, afe tunto, kí gbogbo wa náà lè jẹ èrè Nàìjíríà. Nǹkan tó ń pè ní restructuring nìyẹn, wípé bá a ṣe ń bá lọ yìí, tá a bá ṣọ́ra ebi lè pa wá. Tá a bá ṣọ́ra, wọ́n ní tá a bá ṣọ́ra, Nàìjíríà gan a lè má ní bó ṣe wà yìí mọ́. That is why we are here today. To try and see if we can explain it to the common man on the street. And I can assure you from the speakers who you will listen to this morning, we've tried as much as possible. I mean, we have students amongst those who will speak today, just to make sure we capture the entire audience or the entire populace. Restructuring should not be something that is discussed in smoke-filled rooms or just among the intelligentsia. That is why we're here today, and we look forward to a brilliant day. And I'm sure that by the time you leave this room, you will go out there better informed on what we mean when we talk about restructuring Nigeria. Once again, welcome. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Director General Dawn. Please put your hands together for him once again. Ladies and gentlemen, ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa, a fẹ́ pè Ayaba Dipo FAMAKINWA, Mrs. FAMAKINWA, kí wọ́n bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ ní ṣókí fún ìṣẹ́jú márùn-ún ká tó máa tẹ̀síwájú. Tí n bá ti pè wọ́n, ẹ bá wa fún wọn látẹ́wọ́. Ẹ jẹ́ ká fìfẹ́ hàn wọ́n nítorí pé gbogbo ń tà ń ṣe lénìí ọkọ wọn la fi ń yẹ́ sí. Mrs. FAMAKINWA, please put your hands together for her, please. A very big round of applause, please.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. I must say I'm overwhelmed by the turnout of people and by what people have been saying about my late husband, Dipo. He was very passionate about the Yoruba agenda. He put in all his best. He did all he could. He tried his best before, the Lord called him home. So what I can say is that I'm very happy that the dream is not allowed to die. I'm happy, I'm very, very grateful to everyone, particularly Dawn Commission staff, ARG, and the Yoruba Academy. And my prayer is that the good work that he has started, which he could not complete, that God will give everyone here the strength to carry it on. And I pray that that dream of having a strong Yoruba race, that dream will come to pass. It will be a reality in Jesus' name. So once more, I thank everybody here. I pray that we'll have a beautiful outing. Thank you.
Ẹ bá wa fún wọn látẹ́wọ́. Títí wọ́n á fi dé orí ìjókòó wọn, ẹ bá wa fún wọn látẹ́wọ́. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí a gbàdúrà fún yín, Ọlọ́run á dúró tì yín. Ẹ̀rù ní bá yín. Ẹ̀yin tí Dípò fi sílẹ̀ kò ní bàjẹ́. Gbogbo àwọn ọmọ ire ayọ̀ wọn á ṣojú yín o. Ẹ ṣé àdúpẹ́. Once again, please, another round of applause for her. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, I said a short while ago, all we are doing here today is centered around Dipo FAMAKINWA, the very first Director General of Dawn. Gbogbo ètò ìní Dípò là ń ṣe fún láti fi rántí ẹ̀, láti sì fi hàn pé gbogbo iṣẹ́ tó ṣe ó jọ wá lójú, àtẹ̀fẹ́ kó parẹ́. Torí ìdí èyí, mo fẹ́ pe ẹnìkan tó yẹ pé òun àti Dípò wọ́n súnmọ́ra, wọ́n ọ̀rẹ́ gidi ni wọ́n. A tún sọ̀rọ̀ fún wa lórí Dípò àti ìdí tí a fi ń pe àpéjọ yìí. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Dr. Adeagbo. Dr. Adeagbo will be talking to us on why the Dipo FAMAKINWA Colloquium. Thank you very much.
Ẹ káàárọ̀ o, ẹ̀yin bàbá wa, ẹ̀yin ìyá wa, ẹ̀yin ẹ̀gbọ́n wa, àtẹ̀yin àbúrò wa. Wọ́n ní kí n sọ̀rọ̀ fún ìṣẹ́jú 5 lórí kílẹ̀ pé ìbú yẹn náà lifetime kìnìkan. Èmi ò gbé ìbò, Yorùbá mi ò tún sùn. So ń fi ìbò díẹ̀, ń fi Yorùbá kún. But if Dipo were here, he will have deconstructed the whole of this program. So I will start with a deconstructive notion about how we even need to start this discussion and debate. Tábà wo ilẹ̀ Yorùbá báyìí, ọ̀rọ̀ wa dàbí ọ̀rọ̀ èèyàn mẹ́ta lábúlé wa lọ níjọ́ òní tógun fẹ́ jà wá. Àwọn mẹ́ta ló wá kù nílùú wa. Arọ, afọ́jú, àti odi tí ò lè sọ̀rọ̀. Ogun jà wọ́n wá kan mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta nù ilé. Ogun tún wá bá wọn bí tán wà. Wọ́n fẹ́ kúrò nù ilé. Kógun má bàa jà wọ́n tán. Afọ́jú pọ́n arọ. Adití ló wá ń lead wọn kúrò ńlùú. Bẹ́ẹ̀ gẹ́lẹ́ lọ̀rọ̀ wá ṣe rí báyìí o. Tá bá wo orígun mẹ́ta Nàìjíríà, àwọn ẹ̀ka tá wà níbẹ̀. Èwo nù wa lárọ tán pọ̀n. Tàlà fọ́jú tó pọ́n arọ tí ò rí ibi tó ń lọ ṣùgbọ́n lè rìn. Tàlàdití tó wà níwájú tó ríran tí ò lè bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀. Màá filẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ká máa rò ó lórí bí ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà ṣe rí báyìí. Fún wa ní ìṣẹ́jú, àbọ̀ ìṣẹ́jú ká máa rò bí tọ́rọ̀ Nàìjíríà dé nìyẹn o. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìlú kan. I will pause there. Let me just tell us what this program is not about, rather than what it is about. It is not a memorial service. It is not an extension of obituary. It is not even a colloquium. I remember when we were about to lay Dipo to rest, and I had the chance to share my thoughts, my views, and my emotions, I think, with those who are there, and God will continue to be with us all. I did say that day, and I will stand by it, that Dipo is not dead. We only just lost him. And what we can do, those who shared the passion he had, those who believed in the ideals that he stood for and he lived for, those who are brave enough to walk on the path that he led, that all we had to do continuously is to ensure that we seek out Dipo and that we find him. This, to me, is one of the platforms to find Dipo. So if I'm given the chance or the opportunity to recast and rebrand today's event. I will call it Finding Dipo. Finding Dipo is all about our space as Yoruba people. Finding Dipo is very much around the ethos and the values of Yorubaness. Finding Dipo is about a restructured Nigeria that will ensure that we can develop within the context of our own culture and our own pace, embraced by who and what we are as Yoruba people. Finding Dipo philosophically is all about Yorubaness, everything quintessential about Yoruba. Finding Dipo is for every single one in this hall to sustain and retain and hold on to the core values that underpin the concept and the notion of Omoluwabi. So we are not here to just have a debate. We are also here to find Dipo. And if at the end of today, we can start to, as Shea rightly said, start to redefine what it means to restructure Nigeria to the betterment of our people. We start to ensure that every single one here can breathe and live restructuring that is meaningful to their daily existence. That today we can ensure that we leave this hall having a better understanding and we all become the advocates and the ambassador of a restructured pace and space that will ensure that your child, my family, your friends, and my colleagues have the potential to actualize themselves. Then we have found Dipo. Then today is worthwhile. Once again, our fathers, our mothers, brothers and sisters, let's join us, join me to find Dipo. Let's reshape and restructure our space. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Adiabu. Like he said, we'd like to celebrate Dipo FAMAKINWA here today. Ní orí ọ̀rọ̀ àtúntò Nàìjíríà, a sì ń ṣèpàdé ìnírántí ọ̀gbẹ́ni wa Yoruba àtàtà Omoluwabi tó papòdà Dipo FAMAKINWA. So, ladies and gentlemen, this segment of the program would feature speakers. They'll be addressing basically 3 questions. What is restructuring? If we restructure Nigeria, what difference would it make? And then again, how do we move forward with the whole idea of restructuring? The talk about restructuring has been with us for quite some time now. I remember very well, in the aftermath of the annulment of the June 12 presidential election in 1993, the very idea of restructuring Nigeria began because quite a number of people were just extremely depressed that a few soldiers could sit in one room and annul an election in which 14 million Nigerians voted for Chief MKO Abiola to be president of Nigeria. They aborted it, they stood by it, and we couldn't recover that mandate. Ladies and gentlemen, I would call the following people to come to this side of the hall so that they can address these 3 questions. After the first set of people, I'd be calling on another set. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa ní jókòó, nta tí ń sọ ni pé nta wá ṣe ń bí lénìí nírántí ọ̀gbẹ́ni Dipo FAMAKINWA náà ni pé a fẹ́ káwọn kankan bá wa gbé ọ̀rọ̀ bá ṣe fẹ́ tún Nàìjíríà tò kán bá wa gbé yẹ̀wò lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí. Ó ti pẹ́ tá ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí o, a sì fẹ́ kó jẹ́ pé ọ̀rọ̀ ṣáà là ń sọ, ọ̀rọ̀ ṣáà là ń sọ. Báwo la ti ẹ̀ ṣe fẹ́ sún ètò náà síwájú? Torí ẹ̀ láti fi sọ pé ká ti ẹ̀ gbé yẹ̀wò ní àkókò ìta ń ṣe ìrántí ọ̀gbẹ́ni wa Dipo FAMAKINWA. So, ladies and gentlemen, these are the first set of speakers. Dr. Shina Fagbenro Byron, please come to this side of the hall. Please put your hands together for him. We also have Mr. Rilwan Balogun. Please come to this side of the hall. Mr. Riwal Banogun, please make your way here very quickly. Thank you very much. We're pressed for time. We also have Mrs. Bamidele Ademola Olateju. Please come to this side of the hall. Put your hands together for her, please. Baale Adekunle Olaya, please come to this side of the hall. Then we have Mrs. Yemi Alabi, and of course, Mr. Habib Olalekan Hamid. Please, a round of applause for them. Thank you very much, madam.